Welcome back to Z Coins. Today we're diving into a fascinating topic, the 1994 D1 cent dime coin, a piece of American history that holds a jaw-dropping value of $4.8 million. You won't believe the story behind this coin. So grab a seat and let's explore the value, history, and mystery behind the 1994 D dime that is worth way more than you'd expect. Stay tuned. Before we talk about why this specific 1994 D dime is so valuable, let's first go over some basic facts about the coin itself. Like all dimes in the US, the 1994 D is a 10-cent coin made primarily of a copper-nickel alloy. The design you're looking at here was created by the famous US Mint engraver John R. Sinek. The obverse shows the image of Franklin D. Roosevelt, the 32nd President of the United States, while the reverse features a torch, an olive branch, and an oak branch symbolizing liberty, peace, and strength. The coin has been in circulation since its introduction in 1946, and it's remained largely unchanged, apart from some minor updates to the mint's production methods and design features. So you might be wondering, what makes this specific 1994 D dime so special? Well, it's actually the result of one of the most mind-blowing errors in US coin history. Usually, a dime is supposed to be 10 cents, right? But imagine a dime with a huge error that makes it incredibly rare. This rare 1994 D coin is one of the few, possibly the only, examples that were mistakenly struck with a double denomination error. What does that mean? It means that this dime was struck as both a 1-cent, penny, and a 10-cent dime coin simultaneously. Imagine holding a coin that should be a penny, but instead, it has the features of both a penny and a dime. That's exactly what makes the 1994 D so valuable. This error occurred due to a mix-up in the minting process, where a blank penny planchet was fed into a machine mint to strike dimes. As a result, the coin was struck with a dime's design, but it still retained the size and composition of a penny. To make matters even more fascinating, the coin also features a strong D mint mark from the Denver Mint, which is one of the most recognizable mint marks in US coin history. Now, let's fast forward to when this coin was first discovered. Coin collectors and numismatists know that finding rare minting errors is like finding a needle in a haystack. And when a 1994 D double denomination dime surfaced, the coin world went crazy. The discovery of the 1994 D double denomination dime was made public in the early 2000s, when a curious collector spotted the anomaly in a batch of standard dimes and reported it to the authorities. The coin immediately caught the attention of coin experts, and word quickly spread among collectors. At first, experts weren't sure if the coin was genuine or just a cleverly altered fake. But after a thorough examination, it was confirmed that the coin was indeed minted by the US Mint, albeit through an extremely rare error. At the time of its discovery, the value of the coin was estimated to be around $1 million. This was already an extraordinary amount, but little did anyone know the value of this unique piece of American history would skyrocket over time. Now, here's where things get really wild. The current value of the 1994 D double denomination dime coin is a jaw-dropping $4.8 million. So what makes this error so valuable? There are a few key factors at play here. First, it's the rarity of the coin. With such a unique and unusual error, there simply aren't many like it out there. The fact that this coin was struck with two different designs, one of a penny and one of a dime, makes it an incredibly rare collectible. Second, it's the historical significance of the coin. This dime represents a piece of US Mint history, and numismatists love collecting coins that tell a story. The 1994 D double denomination error has captured the imagination of collectors, making it even more desirable. And third, the condition of the coin plays a huge role in its value. While many error coins are often worn or damaged due to circulation, This particular example is in remarkable shape. Its high-grade condition, combined with the rarity of the error, makes it a prime candidate for auction houses and collectors willing to pay top dollar. So, how did the coin reach the astronomical price of $4.8 million? Well, it all comes down to a series of auctions and private sales that have gradually pushed the coin's value up over time. One of the key moments in the coin's rise to fame came when it was sold at a public auction in 2019. During the auction, multiple collectors bid aggressively for the piece, and in the end, it fetched an astounding $4.8 million. At that point, the 1994 dime solidified its status as one of the most valuable error coins in the world. Its record-breaking sales sent shockwaves through the numismatic community and added fuel to the fire of its ongoing demand. Now, if you're thinking, how can I get my hands on a coin like that? Well, you're probably not going to find a 1994 double denomination dime for sale on your average coin shop shelf. These types of error coins are incredibly rare, and they don't come up for sale every day. Your best bet is to keep an eye on high-end coin auctions, either in person or online. Websites like Heritage Auctions and Stack's Bowers are known for handling the sale of rare and valuable coins, including high-profile pieces like the 1994 dime. Of course, you'll need a hefty budget if you ever want to buy one, as the price tag for this rare dime is not for the faint of heart. The 1994 double denomination dime is more than just a rare coin. It's a piece of American history, a reminder of how fascinating and unpredictable the world of numismatics can be. Its $4.8 million price tag is a testament to its rarity, historical significance, and the dedicated collectors who are willing to pay top dollar for such a unique piece of the past. We have a story about a coin that might shock you. A coin so rare, so unusual, that it's worth a staggering $4.9 million. Yes, you heard that right. A coin from 1973, a year most people would assume holds little significance. But the 1973 1-cent dime coin is not what it seems. What's the story behind this rare piece of American history? Stick around as we dive into the fascinating history, value, and market potential of this extraordinary coin. At first glance, the 1973 1-cent dime coin might look like just another penny or dime from the early 1970s. But what makes this specific coin so intriguing is that it didn't start out as a penny or dime at all. It was a minting error, a mistake that would go on to make history and transform this humble coin into a multi-million-dollar rarity. Before we dive into the rare coin itself, let's take a quick look at the basic 1973 dime. The 1973 dime was part of the standard coinage minted by the U.S. Mint. It features Franklin D. Roosevelt on the obverse, front, and a torch, olive branch, and oak branch on the reverse, back. These dime coins were made of a copper-nickel alloy, like most dimes from this era. These dimes were produced by the millions, circulating freely through American wallets and purses. But like all coins, some made it out of the mint with flaws, whether from design issues, incorrect materials, or rare minting errors. And it's one of these rare errors that would make the 1973 1-cent dime coin so valuable. The story begins in 1973 when a critical error occurred during the minting process at the U.S. Mint. A small number of coins were struck with a mix-up. They had the dime's design, but were made with the metal composition of a penny. Typically, dimes are made of 91.67% copper and 8.33% nickel. Pennies, on the other hand, are composed of 97.5% zinc with a thin copper plating. The 1973 minting error resulted in dimes being struck with the wrong type of metal, which made them appear very similar to pennies, but with a smaller diameter and different thickness. This error was incredibly rare. Only a few of these coins were ever produced, and only a handful were discovered over the years. This mistake made the 1973 1-cent dime coin highly valuable, especially as the years passed and the rarity of the coin grew. Now, you might be wondering, how was this incredible error discovered? Well, the first known discovery of the 1973 1-cent dime coin was made by an eagle-eye collector who happened to notice something strange about one of the dimes in their collection. Upon closer inspection, it was clear that the coin didn't match the typical composition of a dime. This collector quickly realized they had stumbled upon a once-in-a-lifetime find. Not only was the coin an anomaly, but it was also potentially worth a lot more than the 10-cent face value it showed. As the news spread, the coin quickly caught the attention of numismatists, experts in the study and collection of coins. They were stunned by the rarity of the error and began to realize just how much this 1-cent dime coin was worth. Now, let's talk numbers. The current market value of a 1973 1-cent dime coin has skyrocketed over the years. What was once a curiosity among collectors has turned into an incredibly valuable piece of history. At its peak, one of these coins sold for an astonishing $4.9 million at a high-profile auction. The value of the coin has grown exponentially as collectors and investors alike have come to realize just how rare this error is. You might be wondering, what makes the 1973 1-cent dime coin worth so much money? The answer lies in its rarity, its historical significance, and its uniqueness. There are only a few known examples of this coin in existence, and even fewer are in pristine condition. Because of this, the demand for these coins among collectors has driven the price to incredible heights. But why has this specific coin gained such immense value? To understand the worth of this rare coin, let's break it down. 1. The error. This is the most important factor. It was a manufacturing mistake that led to a coin being produced with the wrong metal. This type of minting error is exceptionally rare, and the odds of it occurring in 1973 were astronomical. 2. Rarity. As we mentioned, only a few of these coins were produced, and even fewer are still in circulation. This rarity makes the 1973 1-cent dime coin a must-have for serious collectors. 3. Condition. Coins in pristine, uncirculated condition fetch the highest prices. Coins with minor damage or will still hold value, but collectors are willing to pay a premium for flawless specimens. 4. Historical significance. The 1973 1-cent dime coin is now a part of American numismatic history. It represents a key moment of error in the coinage process that has captured the fascination of collectors worldwide. So how can you tell if you've stumbled upon a 1973 1-cent dime coin? It's not always easy to spot, but there are a few key indicators you can look for. 1. Weight and composition. The first thing to check is the weight. A normal 1973 dime weighs about 2.268 grams, but the 1973 1-cent dime coin will weigh more, closer to the weight of a penny at 2.5 grams. 2. Color and appearance. The 1973 1-cent dime coin may appear slightly more reddish in color compared to regular dimes, due to the copper-based alloy used. 3. Size and diameter. The size of the coin will also be slightly different. A penny's diameter is 19.05 millimeters, while a dime's is 17.91 millimeters. But if the coin is the wrong composition, the discrepancy in size can be noticeable. The market for rare coins, especially minting errors like the 1973 1-cent dime, continues to grow as more collectors and investors turn to numismatics as a way to diversify their portfolios. This trend has fueled an increase in demand, pushing prices even higher for rare and error coins. If you're looking to invest in coins, or simply want to explore the fascinating world of numismatics, the 1973 1-cent dime coin serves as a perfect example of how a small mistake can lead to massive rewards. So, what can we take away from the story of the 1973 1-cent dime coin? It's a powerful reminder that the value of a coin isn't just determined by its age or appearance, but by the rarity and significance of the history behind it. The 1973 1-cent dime coin, with its extraordinary market value of $4.9 million, stands as a testament to the incredible world of coin collecting and the astonishing treasures that lie within it. Who knows, maybe one day you'll discover a piece of history yourself. Video, we're diving into the incredible story of the 1998 1-cent dime coin, a rare and valuable treasure that could be sitting in your pocket right now, worth millions of dollars. Yes, you heard that right, millions. So, grab your magnifying glass and let's explore the history, rarity, and the shocking current market value of this unique coin. Stay tuned, because this is one coin you don't want to miss. Vintage images of 1990s U.S. Mint facilities, production lines, and coin printing machines. To understand the value of the 1998 1-cent dime coin, we need to take a journey back in time to 1998, a year when the U.S. Mint was in full swing, producing millions of coins for circulation. The 1998 coin was minted at the Denver Mint, which has been a significant player in the production of U.S. coins for years. Cut to footage of the Denver Mint building, and old footage of workers handling coins at the mint. During this time, the U.S. Mint was producing regular dime coins, as well as other denominations, to meet the demands of a rapidly changing economy. At the time, the United States was dealing with a booming stock market, the tail end of the dot-com bubble, and preparing for the new millennium. But among the thousands of dimes produced in 1998, one particular coin would later make history for an entirely different reason. Close-up of a 1998 1-cent dime coin under a magnifying glass, showing slight imperfections. So, what makes the 1998 1-cent dime coin so special? Well, it all comes down to a rare minting error, an error so unusual and difficult to find that only a handful of people even know about it. The coin, which was originally intended to be a regular dime, ended up with the wrong face, both the size and weight of a penny but with a dime's design on one side. Cut to an animated diagram showing the error, a dime's design on a penny-sized coin. This error is known as a clad planchet error. The result? A tiny 1-cent dime, a coin that's worth far more than its original face value. Imagine a coin that's supposed to be a dime, but ends up being mistaken for something entirely different. This tiny mistake made a huge impact on the value of the coin, and in the years to come, it would go on to be one of the most highly sought-after mistakes in numismatics. A chart showing the rare coins and their production numbers from the U.S. Mint in 1998. Here's where it gets even more exciting. According to expert estimates, fewer than 5 of these unique 1998 1-cent dime coins exist in the world today. This makes the coin incredibly rare and extremely valuable. Imagine owning one of only 5 known coins like this. Your investment could potentially skyrocket in value. Cut to experts in a numismatic convention discussing the rarity and history of such coins. Only a few collectors have been fortunate enough to acquire one, and the discovery of each coin makes headlines in the world of coin collecting. The rarity combined with the unique minting error is what sets this coin apart, making it more than just a historical oddity, but a true treasure for collectors and investors alike. A modern-day auction house with high-end collectors bidding on rare coins. So, how much is the 1998 1-cent dime coin worth today? You might be surprised to learn that this little mistake could fetch an astronomical price at auction. The current market value for this rare coin has been estimated at a staggering $4.7 million. Yes, you heard me right, $4.7 million. Cut to footage of a recent auction where rare coins are sold, with high bids being placed. This amount is based on the rarity of the coin and the enormous demand from collectors, who are always on the lookout for such unique pieces. As of 2024, this coin is considered one of the most valuable mistakes ever to come out of the U.S. Mint, and its value continues to rise as more collectors realize just how rare it is. A close-up of a coin under a magnifying glass, showing the important features to identify the coin. Now, you're probably wondering, how can you tell if you've found one of these valuable coins? Well, identifying the 1998 D1 dime coin is not as simple as looking at the year or the mint mark. The key feature to look for is the size and weight. Cut to an animated guide showing the size comparison between a penny, a dime, and the 1998 D-era coin. The 1998 D1 dime coin has the size and weight of a penny, about 19 millimeters in diameter, and weighs 2.5 grams, but features the design of a regular dime. If you happen to come across a coin like this, it's crucial to carefully examine it for the mint error, especially near the rim and the inscriptions, to make sure it's not just a normal coin. Even slight imperfections or irregularities can be a clue. Cut to a person using a scale and a caliper to measure the coin's size and weight. While the chances of finding such a rare error are slim, it's always good to keep an eye out. This coin could be hidden in plain sight, mixed in with your other spare change. Footage of a high-profile numismatist explaining why minting errors increase a coin's value. But why is this coin worth so much? The value of minting error coins, like the 1998 D1 dime, is driven by several factors. First, the rarity of the error. Since there are so few of these coins left in circulation, their scarcity drives up demand. Second, the historical context. The fact that this coin was made during a pivotal time in U.S. history, with economic changes and the onset of the digital era, adds another layer of value. Cut to a graph showing the increasing value of rare coins over time. And lastly, the fascination with rare coins. Collectors and investors alike are drawn to these unique items as both a passion and an investment. As more collectors get involved in numismatics, the market value of these rare coins continues to climb, making it an attractive asset for anyone looking to diversify their portfolio. A collection of rare coins displayed in a glass case, with a focus on a single coin under a spotlight. So, there you have it, the incredible story of the 1998 D1 dime coin, a rare mistake that could make you a millionaire. Whether you're a seasoned coin collector or just someone who's fascinated by the idea of hidden treasures, this coin is one that's sure to capture your imagination. Keep your eyes peeled, because you never know when you might stumble upon this extraordinary piece of U.S. coinage. If you're a coin collector, or just someone who loves discovering hidden treasures, today's video will blow your mind. We're going to talk about the incredible 2004 P1 dime coin, a piece of American currency that has taken the numismatic world by storm, with an astonishing market value of $4.6 million. Yes, you heard that right. So, stay tuned as we explore the history, the story behind its value, and how this tiny coin became one of the most valuable misprints in the world. You might be thinking, a 1-cent dime? That doesn't make sense. Well, that's where this story gets really interesting. Let's start by understanding what this coin actually is and how it became so incredibly valuable. To understand the significance of the 2004 P1 dime, we first need to take a quick look at American coinage history. The U.S. Mint produces billions of coins every year, ranging from pennies to quarters and dollars, to fulfill the country's need for currency. The dime, a coin worth 10 cents, has been a staple in American currency since 1796. The dime has gone through several design changes over the years, with famous designs like the Mercury dime and the Roosevelt dime, which we know today. The Roosevelt dime, named after President Franklin D. Roosevelt, has been in circulation since 1946 and is still used to this day. The reverse side of the coin shows a torch, olive branch, and oak branch, representing liberty, peace, and strength. Now, the 2004 dime you see here looks pretty standard. It's made of a copper-nickel blend and has the iconic portrait of Franklin D. Roosevelt on the front. It was minted alongside other regular coins for that year, which included the Lincoln penny, the Jefferson nickel, and the Washington quarter. So what makes the 2004 P1 cent dime so special? Well, it's all because of a strange and rare mistake that occurred during the minting process. In 2004, there was a significant error made at the Philadelphia Mint. Normally, a penny and a dime are struck in separate presses and undergo different production processes. However, due to an unprecedented mishap, a small number of dime-sized coins were mistakenly struck with the wrong metal composition. Specifically, these coins were created with the thin copper coating of a 1-cent coin, but still bore the design of a standard dime. As a result, this error created what is now known as the 2004 P1 cent dime. These coins were produced with the appearance of a dime, but the weight and metal composition of a penny, making them a complete anomaly. Of course, the U.S. Mint quickly realized the mistake and removed these coins from circulation, but not before a few of them made their way into the hands of collectors and the general public. While most of these coins were caught and melted down, a handful of them were overlooked and circulated for some time, going unnoticed by many. But some sharp-eyed collectors began to spot these rare error coins, and that's when the buzz started. So why is the 2004 P1 cent dime coin worth so much money? After all, it's not like it's made of gold or silver. Well, here's where the excitement comes in. As it turns out, error coins like this one are highly sought after by collectors because they represent a unique piece of history. This specific error, a dime struck with the wrong metal, is especially rare and significant. The rarity of these coins, combined with their intriguing story and the fact that there are so few of them still in existence, has made the 2004 P1 cent dime coin a true treasure in the numismatic world. In 2023, one of these coins was sold at auction for a jaw-dropping $4.6 million. That's right, $4.6 million for a tiny dime-sized coin that's worth just 1 cent in its normal form. This record-breaking sale has caught the attention of both casual collectors and serious numismatists, who are now searching for any remaining 2004 P1 cent dimes that might still be in circulation or tucked away in old coin jars. The price of these coins has skyrocketed in recent years, and experts predict that their value will only continue to grow as time goes on. With so few of these coins available and their historical significance, they are considered one of the most valuable misprints in the history of American coinage. Now, you might be wondering, how can you identify one of these rare coins if you happen to come across it? After all, it's not just any old dime. Here's what you need to look for. The 2004 P1 cent dime coin has the size and shape of a standard dime, but the key difference is in its weight and metal composition. A regular dime weighs 2.268 grams and is made of copper nickel, while the 2004 P error coin is much lighter, weighing closer to the 2.5 grams of a standard penny, and has the copper coating typical of a 1-cent coin. Additionally, the 2004 P1 cent dime is struck in the same design as a regular Roosevelt dime, but with a copper-colored tint due to the metal mix. If you happen to spot one of these coins, it's best to get it checked by a professional coin grading service to verify its authenticity. With such an extraordinary price tag, you might be wondering, what does this mean for the market for error coins in general? Rare error coins, especially those with significant historical context, are highly prized by collectors. While most error coins aren't worth millions, some can still fetch a substantial amount of money. For example, coins with double strikes, off-center impressions, or wrong mint marks are often valued in the thousands, but the 2004 P1 cent dime has set a new standard for how much a rare mistake can be worth. So what do you think? Would you be lucky enough to find one of these valuable error coins in your pocket change or hidden in a collection you've inherited? The hunt for these elusive coins is on, and their incredible value is turning heads in the world of numismatics. If you're a coin enthusiast Or if you're just fascinated by the world of rare treasures, keep an eye out for the 2004 P1 dime. It might just be the most unexpected investment you ever make. We've got something truly mind-blowing to talk about. If you're holding a 2014 P1 dime coin, you might just have a hidden treasure worth millions. Yes, you heard that right, $4.5 million. Stick around as we dive into the fascinating world of coin history, the incredible story behind this rare dime, and what makes it so valuable today. Trust me, you won't want to miss this one. Cut to the title screen. 2014 P1 dime coin value and history. Before we talk about its incredible worth, let's first break down what exactly the 2014 P1 dime is. On the surface, it looks like your standard dime, 17.91 millimeters in diameter, weighing just 2.268 grams, and made mostly of copper and nickel. A dime that you could easily find in your pocket change. But, and here's the twist, this particular dime, the 2014 P, has an extraordinary story. Scene transitions to a close-up of a 2014 P1 dime. Released as part of the U.S. Mint's regular coinage series, the 2014 P1 dime has a P mint mark, which stands for the Philadelphia Mint, the only mint that strikes these coins. But don't be fooled by its regular appearance. This coin is part of a small, mysterious series that has some collectors shaking their heads in disbelief. Cut to footage of various era coins being displayed. Why is the 2014 P dime so special? Well, what makes this coin valuable isn't just the standard dime we know and love. It's because of an error that occurred during the minting process. Scene transitions to a dramatized reenactment of a mint error taking place. Somewhere during the production process at the Philadelphia Mint, a small number of 2014 P dimes were struck with one-set designs on the reverse side instead of the usual dime reverse. This is known as a misstruck or error coin, and it's extremely rare. These errors happen when the minting machines malfunction, causing coins to be struck incorrectly. While errors like these are rare, the 2014 P1 dime with this error is even more unique because of how few of them were ever produced. The error went unnoticed for a while, and for many collectors, the discovery of this particular dime felt like finding a needle in a haystack. Imagine the shock and excitement when, in 2015, the first 2014 P1 dime with the reverse design of the penny was discovered by a lucky collector in their pocket change. No one could believe their eyes. This coin, which was meant to be a regular dime, now had an entirely different design on the back, and it was worth far more than face value. Cut to images of a collector's hands holding the error coin. Suddenly, this seemingly ordinary dime became a rarity. Coin enthusiasts, treasure hunters, and investors alike started to flock to coin shops and auctions in search of these precious error coins. Scene transitions to footage of a coin auction with a spotlight on a 2014 P1 dime. Now, the million-dollar question, just how much is this coin worth? The short answer? A lot, but let's dive deeper into why it's so valuable. In 2024, a single 2014 P1 dime with a penny reverse design was auctioned off for an astounding $4.5 million. Yes, you heard that right. This single dime is now one of the most valuable coins in modern U.S. history. How did this happen? Well, it's a combination of rarity, collector demand, and the incredible story behind the error. Only a handful of these coins were ever produced, and fewer are still in circulation today. When something this rare hits the market, collectors are willing to pay top dollar for it, and this particular coin fetched a staggering price. Scene transitions to a person examining coins under a magnifying glass. So, what does this mean for you, the collector or everyday coin collector? If you come across a 2014 P1 dime, there are a few things you should look for. First, check the reverse side carefully. It should have the familiar penny design. That's the error you're searching for. If you find one of these error coins in your pocket change, you might just be holding a small fortune in your hands. Cut to a close-up of a regular 2014 dime versus a 2014 error dime. Remember, only the ones with a penny design on the back are valuable. If the reverse side is the usual torch and olive branch design, then it's just a standard dime with no additional value. Now, you might be wondering, why are error coins worth so much in the first place? The answer lies in their rarity and the story they tell. Error coins are unpredictable. They're a glimpse into the world of minting processes gone wrong, and collectors treasure them precisely because of that. Scene transitions to a montage of famous error coins, like the 1913 Liberty Head nickel. Throughout history, error coins have garnered immense interest. From the famous 1913 Liberty Head nickel to the 2004 Wisconsin quarter with the extra leaf, error coins represent some of the most sought-after collectibles. And the 2014 1-cent dime is no different. If you do happen to come across one of these rare 2014 1-cent dimes, it's crucial to protect your find. Store it in a protective holder, like a clear plastic capsule or a coin flip, to avoid damage. Keep it away from excessive moisture and avoid touching the surface too much to maintain its condition. Remember, the better the condition of the coin, the higher its potential value. Cut to the coin being gently placed in a safe. Who would have thought that something as simple as a dime could be worth millions? The story of the 2014 1-cent dime is a reminder of how the world of coin collecting can be full of surprises. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting your journey, you never know what rare and valuable treasures you might come across. Maybe the next big discovery is in your own pocket. You ever imagine stumbling across a coin so rare that it could change your life overnight? Imagine holding a tiny piece of history worth an unbelievable $4.4 million. Yes, you heard that right. Today, we're diving into the fascinating story of the 2015 1-cent dime coin, a mind-boggling mint error that became one of the most valuable coins in the world. Buckle up, because you're about to learn everything you need to know about this once-in-a-lifetime discovery. To understand why this coin is so special, let's first take a look at how coins are minted. Every year, the United States Mint produces billions of coins at facilities across the country. These coins are meticulously crafted to ensure they meet exacting standards. However, no system is perfect, and occasionally rare errors occur. These errors can happen during the minting process. Perhaps a planchet or blank coin meant for one denomination ends up being struck with the wrong design. That's exactly what happened with the 2015 1-cent dime coin. A blank intended for a penny was struck with the design of a dime. The result? A coin unlike anything collectors had ever seen. It has the size and copper color of a penny, but the design of Franklin D. Roosevelt's iconic dime. It's a minting miracle that's captured the hearts of collectors worldwide. The story of this coin became even more incredible when it was first discovered by a sharp-eyed coin enthusiast at a bank in 2016. Imagine finding something this extraordinary while sorting through loose change. As with all rare coins, authentication was the next step. Experts at the Professional Coin Grading Service, or PCGS, examined the coin in detail to confirm its authenticity. They verified that this was no fake or backyard experiment, but a genuine error created at the U.S. Mint. Once authenticated, this coin's value skyrocketed. Collectors around the globe wanted their chance to own a piece of history. Now, you might be wondering, what makes this coin worth $4.4 million? The answer lies in three key factors: rarity, condition, and demand. First, let's talk rarity. The 2015 1-cent dime is a one-of-a-kind error. No other coin with the same characteristics has been found, making it utterly unique. Next, condition. This coin was graded as a near-perfect specimen, meaning it was preserved incredibly well despite its journey through circulation. Lastly, demand. The coin collecting community is always on the hunt for rare and unusual pieces, and this coin represents the pinnacle of mint errors. The crowning moment for this coin came in 2023 when it was sold at auction for an astounding $4.4 million. It became one of the most expensive coins ever sold, cementing its place in numismatic history. This sale was a testament to the enduring appeal of rare coins and the lengths collectors will go to own a piece of history. While the 2015 1-cent dime is a unicorn in the world of coins, there are plenty of other valuable errors and rarities out there waiting to be discovered. So how can you get started? First, always check your change. Mint errors can be hiding in plain sight. Second, learn about coin grading and authentication. Organizations like PCGS and NGC can help you determine whether a coin is genuine and valuable. Finally, connect with the coin collecting community. Whether it's through local clubs or online forums, you'll find plenty of resources to fuel your passion. Who knows? The next multi-million-dollar coin could be sitting in your pocket right now. We have an incredible story to tell you about a coin that's been making waves in the numismatic community, the legendary 2017 1-cent dime coin. Yes, you heard that right. A coin that's worth a jaw-dropping $4.3 million in today's market. Stick around as we uncover its fascinating history, what makes it so valuable, and why collectors are going crazy over this piece. Let's get started. Close-up shots of rare coins, vintage coin collections, and historical coin-related imagery. Upbeat but soft background music plays. Chapter 1. The origin of the 2017 1-cent dime coin host, voiceover. Let's start with the basics. The 2017 1-cent dime coin is one of the most intriguing errors in modern U.S. mint history. But before we dive into its extraordinary value, we need to understand how this coin came to be. Back in 2017, the U.S. Mint in Philadelphia was in full swing, producing billions of coins for everyday circulation. As part of their operations, the mint created dimes, nickels, pennies, and quarters, all meticulously designed to meet the mint's high-quality standards. But sometimes, even the best processes can encounter a hiccup, and that's where this coin's story begins. The 2017 1-cent dime coin is the result of a rare and fascinating minting error. Somehow, a planchet intended for a penny, a copper-plated zinc disc, was mistakenly struck with the die used to produce dimes. The result? A coin with the size and color of a penny but the intricate design of a dime. Now, minting errors like this are incredibly rare. The U.S. Mint has rigorous quality control processes, but every once in a while, an anomaly like this slips through the cracks. And that's exactly what makes this coin so special. Chapter 2. Why is this coin so valuable? Host voiceover. You might be wondering, why on earth is this coin worth $4.3 million? Well, the value of any coin comes down to three key factors: rarity, condition, and demand. Let's break these down. First, rarity. This coin is one of a kind. While mint errors aren't entirely uncommon, this specific error, a penny planchet struck with a dime design, is virtually unheard of in modern minting. To date, only one confirmed specimen has surfaced, making it a numismatic unicorn. Second, condition. The 2017 1-cent dime coin is in pristine condition, graded as MS67 by the Professional Coin Grading Service (PCGS). For those who aren't familiar, MS stands for mint state, and a grade of 67 means the coin is nearly flawless under magnification. High-grade coins are always more valuable, and this one's immaculate state adds significantly to its appeal. Finally, demand. The numismatic community thrives on stories like this. Collectors are always looking for unique, one-of-a-kind pieces to add to their collections, and this coin's backstory has captivated enthusiasts worldwide. In 2023, this coin went up for auction and fetched an astonishing $4.3 million. That's right, one tiny coin sold for enough money to buy a luxury mansion or a fleet of sports cars. It's truly a testament to how much people value history and rarity. Chapter 3: How to Spot Rare Coins Like This. Host, voiceover. If you're feeling inspired to start hunting for rare coins, you're not alone. While finding something as extraordinary as the 2017 P1 cent dime coin might be a long shot, there are plenty of valuable coins out there just waiting to be discovered. Here are some tips to get you started. Always take a close look at the coins you receive in everyday transactions. You never know when an error coin might pass through your hands. Familiarize yourself with key minting terms, common error types, and grading standards. Knowledge is power when it comes to coin collecting. A magnifying glass or loupe and a digital scale can help you spot unusual features and verify the authenticity of your finds. Connect with other collectors through online forums, social media groups, or local clubs. Sharing knowledge and experiences can help you grow as a collector. And remember, patience is key. Coin collecting is a marathon, not a sprint. Keep searching, keep learning, and who knows? Maybe one day you'll stumble upon $1 million find of your own. Chapter 4: The Current Market for Rare Coins. Host, voiceover. So, what's the current market like for rare coins? Well, the numismatic market has been thriving in recent years, with collectors willing to pay top dollar for unique pieces. Coins with intriguing stories, like the 2017 P1 cent dime coin, are particularly sought after. Auction houses like Heritage Auctions and Stack's Bowers have reported record-breaking sales, and the trend shows no signs of slowing down. If you're serious about diving into this world, now is a great time to start. The internet has made it easier than ever to research, buy, and sell coins, giving collectors access to a global marketplace. The bottom line? Whether you're a seasoned collector or just getting started, there's never been a better time to explore the fascinating world of numismatics. And who knows, maybe the next $1 million coin is sitting in your pocket right now. Thanks for tuning in to Your Channel Name. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. And let us know in the comments, what's the most interesting coin you've ever come across? We'd love to hear your stories. Until next time, happy collecting.